xxDarls. Darls I know is a very good woman. Here's a Q&A. Some people have asked for a Q&A. So what are my hobbies? Like, what do I like to do? And there are a few hobbies I like to do. I like to sing songs, as one of them. So to be honest, I might look for a karaoke place and maybe start karaoke sessions, maybe. Perhaps, I don't know yet. I also like to draw a lot of the time. I've got 2 drawings on my wardrobe, so yeah. I also like to read books, hence why I have 2 books right now. I have one in my bag, but that's about Deadlight. So this one is called Heartbones and it's by Colin Hoover. So it's basically about a life of poverty and neglect. So if I read the blurb, well, there's not really much to the blurb, but I do like this quote that's at the top. It says, "Damaged people recognize other damaged people. It's like a club you don't want a membership to." So basically that says to me that if you're damaged and hurt, you can also tell how other people are as well. And you just gotta find your people, in all honesty. In this book, Angels by Maureen Keyes. I think it's Keyes? I think so. I don't know, I bought them. I haven't read it yet, but it seems like an actual good thing. It seems like a really good book. So, yeah. Oh, it's about a girl named Maggie. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, I've got 2 books so far. I've got Heartbones and Mariah Keyes. I think it's Mariah Keyes anyways. I also like to listen to music as well, while also singing with music, because it feels like I'm in my comfort zone, if you know what I mean. And it just lifts me up, really. Another question was, how many siblings do I have? Well, that's a question. It depends if you're talking about siblings that live with me or siblings in general. Like, siblings that live with me, I've only got 1, and that's my younger brother. But if you're talking about siblings in general, I am a child of 8. Yeah. Fun. But not most of them are alive. So like, there's my 2 older sisters who are grown up and they have their own place, and some of them's got kids, one of them doesn't, and they're just married. Both of them are married to amazing partners, by the way. I've got my younger brother who is currently in secondary school, and he is really annoying in his teenage years. And I've got my 2 older brothers as well that I've never really met. I can't remember their names, but I think one of them names was Alex and Ace. I think it's with Alex and Ace. It begins with an A because they were twins and they didn't really last in hospital, so yeah. So we've got my brother, we've got a miscarriage, which my mum had, so I should have had a younger sister. Yeah. And then I think there was another miscarriage. I don't want to get in all of this sibling ideal, but I was a 5th child, so and yeah. So that's about my siblings. Another question was, what do I want to be in life? Like, I get that question a lot by a lot of people because life is meant to have a purpose, and in all honesty, I just want to help people, and I want to express how people are. I want to make people happy. I want to make people show that they're not scared about anything, or they're not nervous either. But yeah, I'd say if I wanted to go to a place though, like if I could travel, I'd want to go to, what's it called? It was in my head the other day. I think it'll be New York actually. I don't know. But I also do know the country I want to go to is Japan, because of all those anime and cute things, and it's so adorable. So if I wanted to travel to a place, I'd probably go Japan. Country-wise, of course. Now, this question. I don't know why I was asked this question, but I was asked this question. The question was, who is my favourite character in Sanrio? And I have to say that my favourite character in Sanrio is Cinnamon Roll, because he is the cutest ever, tiniest cute thing. He looks like a fluff ball basically, and he is a dog, and I love dogs. Never had a dog, so but he is just so cute. Like, if I can show you, I think I have him. I think I have a tiny one. It's not here. Give me a minute. I know it's here somewhere. Whoopsies. So, here he is. He's Cinnamon Roll. But yeah, he's been one of my favourite characters since. But I have to say my second one would be Whoami, because she is just amazing. But right now, Cinnamon Roll. But yeah. There are like a few personal questions that I'm not gonna get into because about my personal life as well. Siblings is fine though. What other questions were there? Oh god. There was one which was like, what's my favourite video game of all time? And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what my favourite video game is. I mean, growing up, I was always into this like Lego thing, and I was playing it with my brother at the time. I didn't even know what it was, but I was always playing this like Lego minigame thingy on the PlayStation. So that was interesting to play, and I was playing it with him, and it was kind of fun, but it kind of wasn't. But I just like the minigames in it, to be honest. There was another question, which was, which is my favourite film? Like, and I was like, do you mean series films or just film in general? And they said, well, if you want to count it as a series, you can count it as a series. And I said, my favourite film is literally behind me. As you can see by this poster here, it is Doctor Who. I wanted a different one, like a different poster, but I love that poster because only one I have. And if you haven't already guessed, I have a little thing. So I've not really taken it out the packaging, but it's a Doctor Who TARDIS, and it is activated by sound and noises and lights and stuff like that. But I was just like, should I take it out of the box or should I leave it in the box? Because technically I'm not really doing anything with it, but I love it. It's not the TARDIS I exactly wanted, but it's Doctor Who, so who cares? And it is the 15th Doctor's TARDIS. So the 15th Doctor, which is the guy. I can't exactly remember his name because it's not my favourite Doctor, but yeah. I thought that would be sufficient for my room, for my Doctor Who collection. I've only got a couple of things in my Doctor Who collection, but yeah. So the next question I was asked is, what is my favourite colour? I mean, growing up, my favourite colour used to be pink. Like, half of my childhood it used to be pink, and then I used to go to purple, because I don't know what my obsession was with purple for the time being, but overall, pink is never really left, to be honest. It's never really left me. I love pink a lot, and I just think it's kind of like a warm place, like it just energetic, really. So now I was asked this question a couple of days ago. It's a random question, but I got asked, what is my favourite colour? Not colour, number. I've already done my colour. What is my favourite number? And for a while, it used to be 5. I don't know why, but for a while it used to be 5 when I was younger, but now it's 13. Talk about time difference. But yeah, I really like the number 13. It's like, I was even really upset that my phone broke and it was an iPhone 13. Yeah, it's an old generation phone, but it was my favourite phone. And yeah. So, that was interesting. But in all honesty, the number 13 is just, some people say it's bad luck, some people don't, but I've had that phone for like years now, like 2 to 3 years. I know it may not be a long time, but it's a long time for me. But I kind of just, with the case I had with that phone, it lasted a long time before I needed to change the battery on the phone. And I asked my dad to help me because he didn't really know what I was doing, and he kind of broke the screen. So yeah. But yeah, I really loved and adored my iPhone 13. It was amazing. But hey, 13's a good number. Well, for me anyways. Other people, may not be a good number, maybe a bad number or an unlucky number. I don't know. But yeah. If I do get any more questions, or if you want to leave any questions in the comments below, go for it, because I might do a part 2 of this, of who is Darls, of course. But yeah, I think that's all the questions I have so far. So make sure to like and subscribe and share this with your friends as well, because all the better, really. So I will see you in my next video, which will probably be next week. Also, stay tuned for Valentine's Day, because I am going up to see my partner on Valentine's Day, and I haven't seen him in a while, like face to face really, but we'll see how it goes. I've already got some presents for him as well, so I might do a video on that. Hopefully he doesn't watch it, because the presents are just what he's been talking about for the past time being, and I thought he would like it. So stay tuned for my next video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!